Okay, hey, my name is Ben Jacot, and this is the Week 9 JavaScript coding assignment, the War card game. I basically just followed the video for how to do this code. I wasn't 100% sure how to do this myself, so full disclaimer, this is the code from the video. This is not my original work. So if I need to redo this, I will. But basically, we have a class deck here with a constructor. You have this array for this dot deck. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. These are the suits for the card game. Um, and then we have our ranks, ace low, and no joker. So ace, two, three, four, five, all the way up to king. And there's 13 cards in this ranks. So okay. And so we've got to create deck. Basically, we have nested for loops, and the cards have the name and the value on them. Um, and then this pushes the card to the array. Okay, so then we have this method for shuffling the deck, and this is the Fisher-Yates algorithm. Um, sorry. Okay. Yeah, some other methods down here. Um, Okay, so for this constructor, we have player one setting score to zero and an empty array, player two setting score to zero and an empty array, and then we have our play game method with pushing player one and player two's hands or the card they have. And then if player one has a better card than player two, then the console log displays player one's card and player two's card, and it says player one wins a point. And it displays the score, player one versus player two. This else if has player two winning the hand. So same thing as above with uh, player one's card, player two's card, and then player two wins a point, and then it'll display the score. This else statement for is if there's a tie, displays the cards and says it's a tie, no points awarded. Um, And then if player one scores higher, player one wins. Player two score is higher than player two wins. And then tie if there is a tie, which happens rarely, but does happen sometimes. Then finally down here we have the initializing of the game, new game, and play.play game to do that. So, okay, without further ado, let's run the code. So if I hit play in VS Code here, this is a situation where player two won. We go to the top of the output. We'll see player one card, five of hearts, and included the ASCII symbol for heart there. Player two card, eight of diamonds, and because eight of diamonds is better than five of hearts, it says player two wins a point because player two won that hand. And then current score, player one has not scored any points yet. Player two has scored 1 point. So the game continues, and ace of diamonds is low versus nine of spades. So player two wins a point. Different people have different ways of playing this game. Sometimes the ace is considered better. In this particular situation, ace is actually ranked lower than two. It's the lowest ranking card, so ace low in this situation. That would be player two wins a point. Um, it's also worth saying that I did not include any jokers in this code. So three of spades, ace of spades, that'd be a player one win. So basically, these cards go through each round until um, I believe the way the code is structured, one of the players hits 13 is how this came out. Well, actually, no, in this case we have 14. So here we have, so it should be, and the way the code is written is until the deck is done. So player one card, four of diamonds, player two card, five of spades. Player two wins a point. Here we have the final score 11 to 14, and the final statement, player two wins. If we run this a couple of other times, you'll see that it'll change. In this case, it was a tie. that's pretty rare. It's usually player one or player two. Um, Run it again. Okay, this one player one came out to an early lead, and this one looks like it's gonna be player one. Yeah, player one wins 18 to 8. Big, big win for player one. Run it again. This one was player two. So it's always either player one wins, there's a tie, or player two wins. But the code does run. It has this nice output with player one, player two. Player two wins a point and the score down here. So I was pretty lost on how to do this myself. So I was glad the video kind of showed me how to walk through this. And I guess going through the code, the shuffling method was used using the Fisher-Yates algorithm, which is right here. So instead of the for loop incrementing up from 0, it starts at the length of the deck of the array of cards. So this should be 52. And then every time the for loop runs, it'll be 52 minus 1. So it starts at 51, and then it runs until I is greater than 0. So it runs to 1. So it goes 51, 50, 49, and then I decrement instead of increment. Um, and so this just randomizes the deck. So originally, when the code was running, uh, it had all of these printed in order: ace of heart, two of heart, three of heart. And then after king of heart, it went to diamonds, ace of diamond, two of diamond. But this Fisher-Yates shuffles the deck so that way it's not just the same deck every single time. For the actual game logic, uh, there's a while loop that runs the card, so it shifts the card out of the array and makes the array have less cards in it, less objects in it, until the array is empty. And when the array is empty, the game is over, I believe. Okay. Um, that is the week 9 project for coding. Thank you for watching.